It's been 4 days since Nintendo released an update for Mario Kart World Online that changed how the random function works. Ever since then, the random function no longer guarantees a 3-lap track, but instead also has a significant chance of choosing one of the 3 already available tracks, at least 2 of which, but more often than not all of them, are intermission tracks. And all I've been hearing since then is that the game is finished, is unplayable, they just killed it, and yeah, I even made a short about it, and most of the comments reflected that same sentiment. Although skeptical, I wanted to let it grow on me before I really tell you what I think about it. But since we're living in the TikTok generation, 3 days has been more than enough for me to come to a conclusion. Do I like it or don't I? Well, I honestly don't mind. I personally would have made the normal online mode completely without intermissions, as you see enough of them in the knockout tours. The biggest complaint from the start on has been, well, it's just straight lines, and while that is somewhat true, the track layout isn't the only thing making the game fun in the first place. It is what happens when you drive on these tracks, and since we have up to 24 players driving on these tracks, there's almost never time where you're not under the threat of being attacked from all sides. We also shouldn't forget about the obstacles. Although a dry bones itself isn't a huge hindrance, in combination with green shells, that becomes an entirely different story. And what about all the different cars that drive on the roads, especially the ones with the enemies on top, like a piranha or a boomerang bro? They all spice up the gameplay as well. Besides, I don't really think that there's that many intermission tracks anyways. So I played a few matches after this update released, and if I recall correctly, about 66% were intermission tracks. Sometimes random still picks 3-lap tracks, and sometimes 3-lap tracks are also available for us to choose, and then obviously most of the lobby just chooses the 3-lap tracks every time. No, what I have much more of a problem with is the fact that these lobbies don't seem to fill anymore. At the beginning this wasn't really a problem, and nobody's complaining about only having 18 players instead of 24. But 14 players at prime time? I know it's still more than half of the lobby, but still, it's like I feel this game should have more players. So you can't tell me that there wouldn't be enough players online to fill up a few lobbies. I mean, this console sold 3.5 million copies in the first 4 days on the market, so there's plenty of people out there that have this game, and since it's the only Switch 2 exclusive game currently, there should also be a lot of people playing it. So either the entire lobby system is scuffed, which wouldn't really be surprising since the netcode also sucks, or the rumor that a lot of players that take Mario Kart a tad more serious than your casual gamer are returning back to Mario Kart 8 Deluxe is true. While I don't really see the appeal switching back to Mario Kart 8 Deluxe, you can't really say that the game isn't a good experience. It has a lot of tracks, it doesn't have intermissions, it has way more functionality in its online mode. I mean, talking about friend rooms, why can't I queue with friends into online races? Why do I have to join them once they are in a lobby? And sometimes that doesn't even work. It seems like, again, an unfinished and not really thought through product that we're getting here. But both ways, I just don't see this game, and especially its online scene, dying over this. The game is just too big, and once, yes, I'm no longer speaking in ifs, we get a content update for Mario Kart World, we'll see how many players will return, if even that many left in the first place. I do get that the change wasn't welcome, but some people react like they just removed items or half the tracks. Only the future can tell what's gonna happen, so we're just gonna have to see and wait what they do next. Who knows, they might even remove 3-lap tracks entirely and replace them with intermissions.